Hello there, thank you for joining me and welcome to another video in the XP Deus II factory program series. And today we're going to be talking about the fast program. Now the fast program uses a different audio and it's called the pitch tone, and it's combined with a square tone. It's quite a unique sound. Now where would I use the fast program? Well, I'd use it on an ancient site where recovery speed is essential because it gives you a really good target indication. It tells you what's deep, what's shallow, what's large, what's small. So it really gives you a lot of information when you're searching. And I'll also use it on deep pasture when hunting for deep targets, because of course the deep older targets will give you a much fainter sound. Now if I was to compare the fast program with the Deus I, it will be the pitch program. Now also when you're using a pitch audio, you've got a new feature enabled within the menu, and it's a threshold, so you can adjust the threshold so you've got a nice hum in the background. So let's go over to our test target and let you hear what the fast program sounds like. Now the test target is a Georgia 5th sixpence buried at about 9 inches deep. Let's see what it sounds like. Remember now the fast program uses the pitch audio. It's getting that nice and clean, but can you hear that audio is quite fluty, and that's because it's using the square audio. Let's see what it sounds like with the PWM audio. So I'll go into options, audio, go down to the square tone, press the minus, and we're in PWM. See what it sounds like now. It's less fluty, isn't it? It's more of a raw sound. So let's go back to the square tone and make some adjustments to this fast program. Well, straight away we know that this particular target on this particular land will take a sensitivity of 95. So straight away let's go to 95 and see if that's made any difference. Again, that's made about 1.5 inches difference in depth, but there's one other thing we've got to pay attention to, and that's reactivity. We're on reactivity 3. We know from previous tests that reactivity 2.5 was the sweet spot. Here we go, reactivity 2.5. So now, just by lowering the reactivity and raising the sensitivity, we've got ourselves an extra 2.5 inches depth. Well, typically the fast program is better suited for iron contaminated sites like Roman sites, medieval sites, when there's lots of targets nestling in between those little iron nails. But today on this field there's very little iron, there's absolutely no mineralisation, so I think I can open the taps a little bit on this program. So what I've done, I've raised the sensitivity to 97 and I've dropped the reactivity from 3 down to 2 just to give it a little bit more punch. And this fast program is still running stable at those settings. Making adjustments is all about changing things on the day. You may have a set of settings for one field and then it will rain and then things change again, so always bear that in mind. It's nice and steady, as you can hear there. Lot of feedback coming through. And that's the smooth sound of the pitch audio combined with the square tone. So the audio response there is not loud and it's not quiet, so it's somewhere in between, isn't it? So let's have a little look, see what we got. This ground is so tough. And as you can see here, I'm using the proper digging tool with serrated edges just to cut through that grass neatly. We're still there. So let's just move this soil around a little bit and then we'll check it out with the MI6. Nothing yet on the MI6, so I'm going to have to dig a little bit more out. Oh, yes there is, right at the bottom, look. Just getting a very faint sound. Oh, here we go. I think that's loosened the dirt enough. Still getting a big response from that MI6. Okay, this is proving to be a little bit of a challenge. So I'm going to go a touch wider because I don't want to damage anything which is potentially good. There's some stones there which I've moved. There we go, we're out. And look at that. Well, I got that one wrong, didn't I? I said that fast program with a pitch audio, it was a reasonably shallow target, somewhere in between, but I got it wrong. In fact, that was quite a deep target. That was a coin about 10 inches down. Copper coin, don't know what it is yet, but just goes to show you that fast program really does punch deep if you lower that reactivity and raise the sensitivity. Well, that's it, guys. I hope that's given you a little bit of an insight into this program. Hopefully see you again on the next video. Bye for now.